Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Play action fake, looking to throw. The ball is loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. The Rainbow Warriors pick up enough for a first down here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. And the Rainbow Warriors begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. He made it. 3 points on the board. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. For guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique.
It is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game.
He could go. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Dropping back, it's Davis. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Tries the right with a quick throw. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play action here on first down. With the catch, it's Taylor. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Makes a quick catch. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Holding. Defense.
So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. They keep him guessing with a run. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
But Dirk Hawaii has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. He decides to keep it here. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to try out the field goal team. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Breaks free. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off with some nice positive yards.
The completion makes it second and short. Looking downfield, it's Davis. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds, and not much of a gain there.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. The Rainbow Warriors pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The completion makes it second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hawaii. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Looking downfield. It's Nolan. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Caught over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. That completion sets up a third down play. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. 4th down and 2 coming up. He's trying to keep the drive going. Back to throw again. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, timing. That's all this is about. 4th down, you go to Old Reliable. The quick slant here, a tough matchup for the defense. Nice, easy throw for the quarterback in rhythm, and they move the sticks and pick up that valuable first down.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Back to throw. It's Davis. Defense is coming after him. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the goal line. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. The Rainbow Warriors will crank up the tempo. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Running back grabs it on a screen. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC Championship.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Scanning the field, it's Nolan. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Got a man! Catch made! Big play!
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
And the senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Tight end goes in motion. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. He knocks it through with confidence.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. The Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Bringing pressure. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
The Rainbow Warriors looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second down and goal. Looking to throw. It's Davis. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. With the catch, it's Taylor. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Good enough for the first down with a 37.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Booker, Hawaii has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the back now goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Nolan. Running out of time in the pocket. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. That gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Important moment here in this championship game. Third down and short on the 9th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. 2nd down now after the sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Back to throw. It's Nolan. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And the player is down, injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Jefferson. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They finish off the scoring drive. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up in the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. Quarterback still with the football. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Timeout is called by the defense as their 1st of the half. Chewing clock with the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Over the middle, it's Bell. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Here's the 2nd down play. He'll hand it off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Davis. Receiver makes the grab. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Jefferson. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for a receiver. Short pass finds the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end. Will not be brought down. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Dropping back. It's Nolan. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what, who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the
The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. Northwestern has the kickoff team on the field as we are about ready to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Michigan State's offense will get the first possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
The sure hands, it's Marsh. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make big plays. Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, third and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up, something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game...
Oh, he's got some space. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd, because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this and you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Covey.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing this.
Touchdown, Wildcats! First score of the game goes up. And these guys offense just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The play action fake. Guard in the backfield. It's Collins. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. With the catch, it's Collier. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Baker. He's got him in the flat. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Spartans are flying down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got him downfield. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They just keep firing. Fires to the right. Got his man. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quick strike complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Using his legs to buy some time. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Dropping back, it's Baker. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Caught over the middle. It's Hester. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Spartans!
I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Covey. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play here.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Converts on 4th down, still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. That's caught. It's Jones. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. From the gun, give on the inside. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just
touchdown, Northwestern! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys. They usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll move the tight end. Handoff from the gun. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Baker. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be dragged down. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. A strike downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. A 1st down run in the red zone. Touchdown Wildcats. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man downfield. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Punch it out of the air. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking for a man. It's Baker. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And last week was great for this young man, but man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Spartans send out the punt unit. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put... Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Oh, and he got a hand on it. It's blocked. He's into the open down the middle. The 30. Past the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Man, that That's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic. Pulls it in on the left. Running free. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, if you were wondering if this offense was going to be more conservative in the second half after all the success they had in that first period, think again. They waste no time taking a shot on their opening drive early on. They've already scored a touchdown here. This defense continues to be on their heels.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
The give from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Spartans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Running back searching for a hole. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be.
Turning it on! They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Northwestern coming to the line with another first down. Wide open downfield. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them...
Touchdown, Northwestern! Quick strike through the air for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop it.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marsh. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Baker. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. They'll try to run for it. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. There he goes. Got enough for the first. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have, the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this for... And he loses the ball deep in his own end.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Pulls throws it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Back to throw, it's Duggar. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. And wings it incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day, dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got...
And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw. It's Duggar. Finds the tight end.
Well, give the defense a lot of credit because the quarterback had nowhere to go downfield with that one. He just tried to spit it out to the perimeter. Nice catch, but they only gave up 1 yard.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's McLeod. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point in the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
Rushes on him. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He leaves it with his back. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the big fella. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop it.
Northwestern will try to move the chains on 4th down. They send the tight end in motion. On 4th down, going to the air. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Look out, he's got room. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Covey. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver. So you can...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And he's dragged down. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the fires toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. To the air, it's Duggar. He's taking a deep shot. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll start this drive at their own 48. And after they get him on the ground, that's going to do it. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog.